And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Praise Fest Show, brought to you live right here on 1340 WYCB and on the web at myspiritdc.com. I am your host, yours truly, Joe Lee Sanders, and we're in for another good show on this evening, featuring the best of the best all around the world. And today, we're going to be featuring none other than Professor Ricky Payton and the Urban Nation is in the house today, and we're going to be hearing from them, and they're going to be talking a little about their project and some things they got coming up. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to call a friend, call a neighbor, your uncle, your cousin, whoever they may be. Let them know that we're in the house and we are on the air today, right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to sit back, give up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to tend to our special guest at this point, none other than Professor Ricky Payton and the Urban Nation. How you all doing this afternoon?
Hey, Joe, man, we're glad to be here. Thanks for the honor of inviting us here.
You are again another proof, one of the proofs that I often say that I come on every week trying to present to the audience talent. I call it gifts because talent can go so far, but gifts takes you far beyond talent. You are one that has been at the grind for a long time. I ain't trying to reveal no age or anything. Just know it's longer than some of y'all remember. Before some of y'all was born. Let's put it that way. And within this area, don't have to look across the waters. Do not have to go to the next state. But right in this area, this Washington metropolitan area is enriched with gifts and talent that God has been gifted you all with. And it is still up and rising today. And today we wanted to bring you in because we want you to share with the nation's capital what has been going on in the Ricky's Payton world and along with the Urban Nation.
Well, thank you, Joe. Listen, as I said, we are honored to be here, and it all started for me in the church.
Yes, sir.
I have to say that. All of my training, telling me I broke up keyboards trying to do this thing to get it right. But, I had loving people. I had a pastor who really nourished and, who understood the importance of music.
Right.
But, I don't care who they are. We may be great in many ways today, but we all had to start somewhere.
Right.
Almost beginning. So I would never forget that. My foundation came through the church.
Yes, sir.
And out of that, it's amazing how God works. God gives all of us a purpose in life. And as we get through our purpose and we follow our purpose, you'll never know where you're going to end up. But I do believe that I'm walking in my purpose. God has given me a ministry to work with young people, youth, and out of that was birthed the things that I do. And God continues to open doors for us today.
Now, I do want to get some more information from you, but if you wanted to, you can certainly introduce the Urban Nation, and they can get a chance to do their shouts out real quickly.
Well, that's great. Real quick. Always start up on our newest members. Why don't you give your name real quick?
My name is John Young. I'm the newest member of Urban Nation. I was referred by the lovely Dr. Lucy Young, who was my mother.
Okay.
So of course,
you better shout out on that one.
And bless the choir with my presence, and I'm thankful for their opening arms as well.
Thank you.
Rita Henderson. I've been around Ricky for many years, as well as
how many?
As many as you can count, as well as Joe Lee Saunders. So I work with both of them, and music is my life. But more than anything, I appreciate the nurturing that you all have given me, because it's all about giving back so we can give to the world.
Right.
Hi, my name is Imani West, and I've been with the choir for some time now, and I'm really excited to be here.
All right.
Hi, I'm Brian Terry, the newest drummer of Urban Nation. Excited to be a part of the community here.
All right.
Hello, I'm Carmelita Payton. I am the youngest of the Payton crew. Ricky is one of my big brothers, and I've been singing with him for a very long time. I'm also an actress, a writer, and I do radio voiceover commercials as well.
All right.
Glad to be here.
Hi, my name is Dr. Lucy Young, and Ricky Payton is my mentor. Everything I know about music I got from Ricky Payton, so if y'all don't like it, too bad. Anyway, Urban Nation Hip Hop Choir is what's happening. I'm happy to be here.
Hi, my name is Natalie. This is my first year at Urban Nation. I am the president over Urban Nation right now, so I'm happy to be here. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Ashley Parker, and I've been with Urban Nation for a few years too, and I'm grateful to be here. Hi, I'm Carolina Honea. I've been in the choir for a few months, and it's been an honor. I'm happy to be here.
Hello, I'm Charles Brewer, and I've known Ricky for many, many years. Have been a part of Urban Nation for many, many years, and just a blessing to be a part of it.
My sound engineer, that's who you are.
Yes, sir. And what else, when it comes, I wanted to talk with you more about you for a minute. How did you get started? You did mention about starting in the church. What were some of your musical influences as coming up?
Well, I got started as a very young boy. My godfather, the Honorable Congressman Walter Fauntleroy, who took me under his wings. He would travel. He was the singing congressman.
Right.
So when I was young, he would allow me at that age to play for him, and he gave me one of my first opportunities as a teenager to produce this project on Dr. Martin Luther King legacy, where I produced that project, and with him in Chicago. And I must have been 17, 18 at that time. So we would tour, we would travel with him, the bread basket. We would go around the country raising monies. I mean, I'm just unbelievable. So that's what really got me started. Then, he was chair of the Black Caucus, and he would bring me in. I would help with production backstage and doing things like that. And then from one thing led to another. I would meet people. I remember when they were trying to get Martin Luther King's birthday official. Right. Stevie Wonder came in. We worked with that. That was a big deal. And we had this huge concert. When it was finalized, it was a national holiday. It would be. We had this big concert at the back Capitol Center years ago. Right. That's what it was called. So it was a huge event. So one thing led to the next, and I started doing this and playing for different artists, and I just had a love for it.
I wanted to ask you how much of your training, because I know you had some extensive training, how much of that do you contribute today to what you're doing?
Very much so. And I always have to go back, starting with the church first and in my training, because it all taught me discipline. Discipline is so key. And whatever you do, I don't care what it is, but teaching me how to produce. I'm just doing the little things, how to direct, how to pull things together, production. And I said, hey, I like doing this. Right. So that's really how I got started. Just started small, and things started growing, started producing events. I used to write all the music for the annual Christmas shows that the Department of Recreation would sponsor under the late Marion Barry, who was a great mayor. So I mean, it just goes way back. And I mean, everything God put in my hand, I had to develop and put it together. So that was my training that brought it all together for me.
Actuality, we have some backgrounds kind of similar, because you did come through Cardozo.
That's right. Cardozo. Yeah. All right, don't take me back.
So y'all clerks is in the house.
Clerks in the house.
Yes, indeed. And I had the opportunity to go there, and that was some of my musical training then. And it had a very courageous music teacher there.
Yes.
And today things are not the same. And she really taught me one thing, because I'll never forget. I was doing a classical piece, and I had kind of memorized it. And I thought I had it down. I was just going back and forth.
Man, don't say that. I had the same experience. And I can tell you what it was. For me, it was the Part 2, Bach Part 2 Invention. Okay. I had memorized that. And Ms. Wilson said, okay, stop. Where are you? So I know the story. I did the same thing.
I didn't know. I was like, she said, you memorized it. I'm like, yeah. And she taught me then. Yeah. Learn your stuff, get down with it, and don't play with it. And you don't have too many today. I mean, I understand how modern technology have gone, and people have learned how to, take a sample of this and that. But it's nothing like taking it from the bottom and doing it all the way, and educating yourself on how things are done. And I appreciate that little instruction, because that has stuck with me all this time.
See, I tell people technique gives you not only the experience, but it gives you the know-how, how it should be done. It gives you the ingredients. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And that's what people don't understand. They want to fly by that part and go right to it. But you got to take time to do the work.
Right.
That's so important. Do the work that'll help. And that applies to any part of your life. You got to take time to understand the technical side of things. And then it'll just roll off if you understand the technical part.
Exactly. What I wanted to do now is to play a little sound bit of Urban Nation.
Oh, cool.
And then I want to come back to you all in the studio. I'm not going to play all of it, but just a little bit of sound. We want to play the first get Silent Night. That'll be fine. That'll work.
Can I set it up?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Can I set up? Silent Night, that's a CD we did a few years ago. We are honored to know that Universal just asked us to do a new Christmas CD.
All right.
So this is going to be on the new CD. We're putting a little spin to it, but it's basically you'll hear what it sounds like.
All right.
This is Urban Nation's Christmas CD.
All right, that was Silent Night by the Urban Nation, Professor Ricky Payton. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it right here on the Praise Fest show. And let me tell you, it's just the true stuff. And I tell people that all the time when I come every week, that we bring the trueness up on this show. So if you want to know where to get true artists, I told y'all, give me a call. If you got to have somebody, call my number, 301-385-4692. It's all over the place, so you don't need me trying to keep the number a secret. And I'm not going to keep these artists a secret either, because we bring them on this show for a reason. Barbara Jones, all of y'all are listening. Here they are, right here. Ladies, want to give us a little bit more about what Urban Nation is doing and some things that you are presently doing right now, getting ready to go towards?
Well, Urban Nation, I'm proud to announce that we have the Urban Nation Academy for the Performing Arts here in Silver Spring, 8313 Fenton Street. The heart of Silver Spring down here. Yes. Very nice location. And we have a summer camp. We do programs there. Dance, voice, teach voice, piano, guitar, bass, drums. So if you want to learn how to play, this is a place to be. We do it all. Also, we have the Urban Nation Hip Hop Choir, and that's what we rehearse. That's our home. So we have our own space to do what we need to do to make things happen. I like to refer to us as community. We're all about community, doing things. We're trying to get hand dancing going, all kinds of different styles of music. So it's a one-stop shop. That's what we want to do. You can do videos there as well, too. We do everything.
All right. And I try to keep it real. If you don't have the hip, don't go hopping. I just, just tell it. I have a presentation like you present here, because I would certainly like to hear a presentation here in the studio. We're so welcome to do so.
Okay, yeah. Let me. Some of our singers here. Amani, let's do a little bit of Arise. Let's do that. We'll just do a little bit of it. Is that okay?
All right, certainly.
And let me say this: hip hop stands for hope, integrity, power. Helping our people. That's our motto and the acronym, hip hop. So I believe if you can give a child hope, teach them integrity, that's what's going to empower our youth. Okay, so that's what we're about. Here's a song called Arise.
Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find that fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like a flame, I'll rise up, I'll rise like a flame, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like a flame, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other, yeah. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise, yeah. We'll rise, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like a flame, I'll rise up, I'll rise like a flame, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like a flame, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again, and I'll rise up.
Do not come to the studio because we cannot let you in. I understand that you were probably beating down at the doors right now because it's getting hot up in here. So that's just the way it is. But ladies and gentlemen, that is Urban Nation along with Professor Ricky Payton. Come on, y'all can give yourselves a hand for sure.
Thank you.
I know I ask these artists this all the time, and I know you work with quite a few. But if you had right now the opportunity to work with anyone, who would it be?
Is that for me or is that for Jim?
What were you for right now?
Well, it's interesting. I have so many wonderful artists I've worked with before, producers, and that'll be a hard thing, but I tell you what I would love to do, almost like a We Are the World thing, to pull artists together, gospel, country, hip-hop, pop, you name it, and pull them all together and produce a gospel project and see what would come out of that. My girl Patti LaBelle, I would just love to pull them all together and do that. Something gospel.
Absolutely.
That's my goal, my dream.
That would be magnificent to do so, and there's no question about it. I want to also get to another number that you have. Is called Yes We Can. I need you to set that up for me. How did that come about?
Yes We Can. President Obama's second inaugural You know, we got a call. We had a chance to Urban Nation to perform during the inauguration. So all these festivities, and we wanted a song. So I penned this song. I was so touched by "Yes We Can." It's sort of just it was impressed upon my heart. I said, what does that really mean? Yes, we can. So one day I just sat at the piano and I just started writing, interpreting what that meant. And out of that came this song, Yes We Can. The Bombers heard it and they loved it. And of course, we had a chance to perform it there for the inauguration. And we've been performing it a lot around the country as well when we used to go and sing a lot.
All right, well, that had to have been a tremendous privilege to do such a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear Urban Nation right now. And the song is entitled, Yes We Can.
Can and become
Yes, we can by Urban Nation. I'm quite sure that song that got you a lot of doors open.
I must say that I'm honored because I was blessed to write the inaugural song for President Bill Clinton as well. His second inaugural, right? That's that song was called "Let's Build a Bridge Across America," and I conducted at that second inaugural as well.
Right.
So God has blessed and opened some tremendous doors.
So, where do you see yourself taking you in Urban Nation? Where you are going? Where you see yourself going from?
Well, I tell you, thanks for asking. I have big dreams for this choir.
Yes.
I have big dreams, and I tell you, I'm the sky's the limit. You know, I tell everybody, we always say what's impossible. Everything is seems not possible until you make it possible.
Right.
You have to make it possible. So my dreams, we have opportunities to go out of town. We've been invited to Europe, to South Africa. All these things are happening all at once for us. And we're excited. We're going to just make it happen, man, in a big way. So I'm telling everybody to keep your ears open, eyes open, look out for Urban Nation, because we're coming in a big way.
Coming through.
Coming through, hear me?
Put stamping your name on the concrete because you're coming through. There's no question about it. Is there any other comments any of you would like to make have enjoyed your stay while you've been with Urban Nation? Anything you would like to contribute? Solo? Anything?
Amani.
I'm Amani West.
Yes.
I've been with the choir for some time now, and it's been a pleasure to sing with Dr. Payton and express myself through music because, you know, I don't always have that opportunity before I came here. So I also started in the church, Ebenezer United Methodist Church. Shout out to you. I spent my time there singing solos with the choir. And then Dr. Payton came to my church, and he saw me sing there, and
I said, I had to have her.
So he brought me to Urban Nation after, and I really love the experience that I get and the friends that I made and things like that. So.
We love you too.
Hello, my name is Carmelita Payton, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful journey singing with Urban Nation. Of course, singing with my brother, my big brother Ricky. Woo woo! So, and this is a wonderful ministry because so many times you never know when a young person is going through something. So when we come together in unity and in love. We're not only here to sing, but it's like a family. We have fun with each other. We actually love and like each other. It's been great. And I'm enjoying it, so I'm honored to be here, and thank you.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't let my assistant here, Dr. Lucy Young, just say, hey, give a shout out, Dr. Lucy.
Shout out, Dr. Lucy. No, music is my ministry, and since music is my ministry, this is a dream that I've had to be able to do nothing but music and get connected with somebody who know what they are doing. Right. A lot of people perpetrate, and they don't know. And when you get close to them, you find out they don't know. But this brother here, Dr. Ricky Payton, better known as Ricky to us, he is true to his word. He loves the children. The things that he is doing in the community is just phenomenal. And I am just happy that the Lord made a way for our path to cross many, many, many years ago. I'm not going to say how many because we just 25. And we do it all at Urban Nation. As Ricky said, we have theaters. We've had several theaters that Ricky has been the producer behind. He's had me at the Kennedy Center in my own dressing room. I never thought that would happen. So I'm in it. I tell him I'm in it for life. We're hooked together by the hip. The only way we're not going to be together is the Lord has called me home. So, Ricky, I love you, and I'm sure Urban Nation loves you. And you all, come on, be a part of it.
Thank you so much.
My brother.
We're going to give a quick shout out. Just a quick shout out, real quick.
I have to be quick. Ricky, I just took in all honesty, I've been singing before I could talk, but people like you, Thomasina Allen, Mike Malone, and Laverne Reed kept us alive A lot of us were going through some things and we never knew it, but you could feel it. And you always were able to pull the best out of us. And when I met you, I was a teenager and you were what, like 80? And we performed together. We won an Emmy, the show we did, we won an Emmy. And we're both pushing 60 now, and we're still together. And anything he ever needs from me, all he needs to do is pick up the phone because he has blessed my soul.
Thank you so much.
You know, I wanted just to say this, that it's true what Dr. Luce was just saying, that you don't have too many left. And I'm saying you are fortunate to have, and I'm not going to say how long I've been following Dr. Payton, but just put it this way, 6440 Pilot Branch Road. So for so a long time. I'm just tell you, when I was a little boy, me and my cousin used to call in and mess with Green. Used to have a little show. We used to call in and tell them how we blessed by the music we hearing and carrying on. They do a lot of little crazy stuff on there. But I'm just saying, you don't have too many authentic artists that's left. You have a lot of them that's out there that's into a lot of, like I say, the sampling and stuff like that. But when you want them to really sit down and teach you something, and I've had a lot of people say that a lot of people don't want to teach them anything. Right. Yeah. And it's so sad, because if you're going to have another generation to come in and fulfill where we are now, you got to have somebody that's going to teach this the information to transcend it down.
Absolutely.
And when you find somebody that's authentic, you want to hold on to that, because I'm telling you, you don't have a lot of them out here. A lot of them just want to go out here and make their little piece of change and go off in the corner somewhere, and next thing you know, they're gone.
Well, Lee, I'm going to raise the offering in a minute, man, because you preach it. But let me say this to you. You hit on something that's very, very important. I'll be very brief here. But I think it's worth saying that back in the day, I always go back to the church. I mean, Church of God in Christ, Bishop Howard, Sherman Howard was my pastor, my bishop. My friend, he really, he not only taught us, he mentored us in excellence. He mentored us in doing what's right. And these things, he's dead and gone, but all those legacy things still live on today. Yes. And I'm honored to have had that. We had what I would call, and I have nothing against the new sound here, but if you look at the basic traditional sound that gospel music was birthed out of, you know, so many places you can't find that sound anymore. No. Can't find it. It's a great thing. I tell musicians, learn it all. Listen, I'm all for the hip hop. Hey, this is Urban Nation Hip Hop Choir. I'm all for all the new arrangements and all that, but every once in a while I need a hymn. Right. Every once in a while I need something that's going to deal with me. I don't want to have to figure this out, how to play this, what chord was that. I want something I can take, even 1, 3, 4, 5, and just give me a hymn, and just let me focus on the lyrics of the song and let it minister. We've lost that in so many of our churches in our generation today. Everybody want to have a beat. Everything wanted to be that way. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But I'm saying to getting back to the heart of gospel music, the foundation, we need to find that again. That's the soul of it. That's the soul of it.
It's no question about it. It is something, I often say this, I don't care how good of a person is a musician. If you don't know hymns,
that's right.
What are you doing singing?
Right. That's right. Right. It's the foundation of
you get paid. And you don't know hymns, you don't know the foundation of the church. That's right. Goodbye.
Yeah, see, you're about to get me in trouble now. But see, I lecture and I talk about this. A lot of our musicians, they don't want to really, get not just the basics, but understand the whole development to make you a great musician. Right. You got to learn it all. Learn to read. Learn to chord. Learn a little bit of everything. Right. So when it's time, you never know who's going to call you for what. Exactly. So when they need you, too many of I have to say this, our black churches, black musicians, we only do but so much. We limit ourselves. That's so true. I like to see classical. I like to see this, a little jazz, a little something. I like to see it all. Because if you blend it all together, it's wonderful to do that. But it has to start from somewhere. The training, the basic training is essential if we're going to do this right.
You cannot build nothing without a foundation.
That's right.
Amen. Nothing. So you can say whatever you want to. The foundation that you have gotten in the church and the hymns or whatever, that's what we build upon this day. If you did not have a foundation, you cannot build nothing.
You got that right. Nothing. Or it's going to fall.
Yes,
sir. It's going to fall down. You hear me?
That is correct. Yeah. Absolutely.
And the wisdom with just all these storms we have. I had a revelation. A lot of times, some of these places, depends on where you live, they're not used to storms. Right. So the foundation is not strong. It's okay for that moment. but let a real storm, or let a tsunami come through there.
Right.
Very few buildings will stand.
That's right.
Out in California now, I understand they have a special code that they have to build because of earthquakes and all that. So even in our foundation, we need that special code so that we can endure it all. When this come through, that come through, we can endure it all.
Any more presentations? We would love to have it.
Well, I like to do one more.
Absolutely.
We have a song called Bridge Over Troubled Water, and I want to dedicate that to all of our listeners out
Certainly,
there.
absolutely.
And before I do that, if you allow me to just say to find out more about Urban Nation, visit us on our website. It's www.urbannation.org. Or send us an email at unation1, the number 1, unation1 at AOL.com. Or feel free to call us at 301-844-5601. We're downtown on 8313 Fenton Street, Silver Spring, Maryland, second floor. Come hang out with us. We'd love to have you. We have Urban Nation auditions on Wednesdays from 6 to 9. Please, we'll welcome you 12 and up. We'll welcome you, okay? And we're a family choir. Let me say that. I believe in that. We're family. All of us are related in some way, Okay. But my point is that we love each other. It's true. So I want to dedicate this song to, you may be struggling, you may be going through something, but the word says, you all know it's very popular, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down for you because I love you that much. And that's what Jesus said to us. He would lay himself down because he loves us so much.
And come on, before you start that, you got any shout-outs you want to say to anybody, too, so before we forget?
Well, I have to give a special shout-out to Dr. Sheila Johnson Newman, co-founder of BET, my friend who co-founded Urban Nation with me. Of course, our directors and I here, Earl, Pastor Pearson, to the Bethel Kojic family out there, and to all the parents, here of Urban Nation. We have to reach out to you and say thank you. All the choir members who are not here, and we want to make sure that everyone feels special, a part of the Urban Nation choir. So all of our fans, people have been so nice to us, all of our supporters, board members, thank you. Sponsors, we love you. We appreciate you so much.
Absolutely.
Okay? Thank you.
And to
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it right here. Urban Nation and Professor Ricky Payton right here on the Praise Fest show. I promised them that I was bringing it to you, so they got it right here. So, and we never know exactly where it is going, but I know many are expecting to hear from you all today, and they got it. And certainly we are appreciated that you took the time to come out here today and to greet our audience and to let them get a taste of DC.
Well, thank you. So like I actually say, we're auditioning now, so it's a good time to call 301-844-5601. So if you love to sing, if you want to get involved, please give us a call. We'd love to have you.
Hey, and another thing that I wanted to also put out there, because you did mention it, just want to expand that a little bit up for us. If a person want to get involved in music, learn how to play or sing or whatever, they can call that same number.
Call the same number, 301-844-5601. Visit us online at urbannation.org, or you can email us, unation1@aol.com. And I would love to hear from you. Those of you listening, please shoot us a email. Just say, hey, if you enjoyed the show. Okay? Thank you.
And once again, we want to encourage that, because a lot of times parents want to have a place to send their young people during the summer. You can get a good head start, get started registering them now, so they will stay out of trouble.
Absolutely.
By getting them involved in some things that's constructive,
right,
to turn them in the right path. And we certainly appreciate that you taking the time to do this, even with the training with the youth and getting them on the right path and getting them an alternative that sometimes some of them don't feel like they have another alternative. This is an alternative, and one of the best alternatives one could take. So we certainly appreciate you coming by here on today.
Joe, thank you so much for having us. And
yes, sir.
We really appreciate it from the bottom of our heart, because our goal is to just reach out and to bring community together, regardless of our race, our creed, our color, our religion. We embrace everybody.
Absolutely.
That's so important. So thank you for having us.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here on the Praise Fest show. Remember one thing, as we get ready to come to a close, you are blessed not because I said so, but because God says so. And He's the one that's most important. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to bid you all good night.